Well, hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Eek Acres. In this video, I'm going to show a clip from another video that Bridget and I did a while back. This is a little older video, and it's the genuine video from on my channel that I uploaded back when this incident happened. And it's pertaining to this thing that we ran into in the woods. And this was not a staged video. This was not something that was a hoax. Bridget and I were just on a hike. It was a very hot summer day. It was broad daylight. It was in the afternoon. We did not expect what happened to happen. We did not expect it at all. It startled us and caught us off guard. And this picture right here is from the actual trail. I forget the name of the trail, but it's the only trail that runs through Broken Straw State Forest, which is out near Panama, New York. It's a very long trail. It's part of another trail that is 38 miles long. I'm telling you guys right now, had we encountered what we did when we were at the far end of this trail before we decided to turn around and double back, I think we would have been in serious trouble. Thank God this happened closer to the car, where the car was parked at the trailhead. We had about half a mile to go when we encountered this thing. And there's really no words to describe it. We tried to see it, but it was so camouflaged in with the thick part of the forest, because that forest is extremely thick, and it was so camouflaged back in there that all you could do was hear it. And this thing let out one hell of a growl. And this thing sounded like a type of growl you would hear in a zoo from a very large apex predator. Just a very, very large animal, beast, whatever you want to call it. And this thing was growling at us. But people claim that they can't hear it in the video. When I wear my headphones on my computer and I play back the video, I can hear it no problem. I even turn the volume way up. But I'll put the clip, the original clip, in here so you guys can listen to it. Creaking tree. What the hell is that? Get the dog picked up. There's something as we're making our way back to the car. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. That's what we heard in the woods off to the left of the trail as we were making our way back to the car. The reason why I bring all this stuff up, you guys, is because out of all the different trails that I've hiked in my lifetime, this was the one time when I ignored my gut feeling, my intuition. Soon as we got onto the trailhead, we were checking our packs. We were making sure that we had everything with us before we locked up the car and left. Something straight out of the gate told me, don't hike this forest. Don't hike this trail. And typically I listened to that. But on this day, for whatever reason, I ignored that gut feeling, that intuition to not hike this trail, and I did it anyway. I never should have. And whatever this thing was, it was killing a baby deer. You could hear the baby crying, which I mistaken for a creaking tree. That's what I said in the video. I mistaked it for a creaking tree in the wind. We did see the mother deer because she did startle us as we were making our way back down the trail as we were leaving the forest. She wasn't too far from where this incident happened, and she was extremely spooked and on high alert, and something got its fawn, and whatever got her fawn was what was growling at us. And you guys, this was no bear, this was no lion, this was nothing that I've ever encountered in the woods before. And the reason why I'm talking about this again is because there's a lot of people that don't hear it. Bridget and I can hear it plain as day in the video, like I said, through headphones. Through headphones you can hear it because it just picks up the sound more. You can dial it in. And whenever you go on a hike, if you don't feel good about the trail you're on and something tells you to double back and to leave, do so, because there's a reason for that. I ignored it that day, and I just wanted to get out and get exercise. I wanted to see this forest I never hiked before. And I got to tell you guys, that trail and those woods is the number one creepiest place I've ever hiked on a trail. Those woods are the spookiest, creepiest woods I've ever hiked. And I've hiked a lot of trails. And I vowed I'd never go back and hike that trail again, and I won't. I will visit that area again this summer and go back to the area of where it happened, but I'm not going to ever hike that trail again and go deep inside that forest like we did, because it cuts at an angle going up north through the county, and I would never hike that trail again. I just wanted to say that if you guys do any hiking and you get that feeling where you should not enter into a certain stretch of woods, a certain area, a certain type of trail, listen to yourself and don't do it. There's a lot of people that are big time believers in Bigfoot and different types of cryptids. I've never actually seen one. I've seen some bizarre things in the woods I couldn't explain. But when this happened in Broken Straw State Forest, this was the one thing that I never thought in a million years I would ever hear with my ears. I mean, the volume of this growl, as deep and loud as it was, it just filled the whole forest. This thing had to have been massive in size. I know it terrified Bridget. She wanted to get the hell out of there ASAP, and so did I. And we didn't waste no time getting out of the woods. It was not a joke. A lot of people are saying it's a joke. It was not a joke, you guys. This was just a hike like any other hike Bridget and I have gone on. But when that happened, we absolutely could not believe our ears and what we were hearing. I mean, this thing sounded absolutely huge, and we have no idea what it was. It's not any known natural animal that is native to this area that I do know. So I have no idea what it was. But whatever it was, I would not want to meet up with it in daytime or at night. I really wish I knew what that was. And I wish I could have got it on video, because I did aim the camera at the woods of where it was coming from, but the woods were just so thick, it just did not show itself. But whatever it was, I can only imagine what that thing must look like, because it had a lung capacity like I've never heard in my life. That thing was big. And never thought I'd hear something like that in the broad daylight, in the middle of the afternoon on a hot summer day. So I don't know. You never know what's going to happen when you're in the woods on a trail, you guys. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.